are going to a wealthy place with wealthy people, or to a luxury store, or to a luxury place, and you don't feel comfortable going there because you grew up in a non-wealthy environment, I feel you. I feel you because I had to go through that and teach myself how to be comfortable in wealth, especially when you do not come from wealth. You didn't grow up with the manners and the talking and the communication and the the lifestyle and everything. Wealth is not, it isn't about the digits in the bank account. It is about everything else. And you feel like you don't belong to this place. I'm gonna tell you exactly how to bring wealth in you again, to feel that you belong more than you think to this place. I was actually a few days ago to a Richard Mille store. It wasn't a store, it was a jewelry, like it was a stand. It was a stand in a biggest exhibition here in Qatar. And I went to the Richard Mille store stand to kind of like see which next watch I want to get, because I really want to get a Richard Mille watch, but I don't know which one. And for those who don't know the brand is very quite like famous in the watch industry, and it is like a very, also in terms of like digit, very expensive. The like watches start at 100K dollar, and then it goes higher and higher and higher. I don't know what is like their biggest, more expensive watch that they have. Maybe $1 million, maybe 10, I have no clue. But I wanted to go there to pick up my future Richard Mille watch, and I want to pick out of what I love and not how much. And it might feel like very uncomfortable for your body and mind whenever you go to those wealthy places, because you don't have yet, or you didn't grow up with the digit in your bank account, with you visiting I don't know, Richard Mille store or Hermes store or whatever luxury store. You didn't grow up like having your Saturday with your parents going there, right? You just, you know, growing and want that for yourself and your family and your kids and your whatever. You want that for yourself as a wealthy woman, so you would like to go to those places, but you don't feel comfortable, right? So when I went to the Richard Mille store, I'm gonna show you how exactly it went, and how I like went over the fact that I like, you have to feel comfortable in those places, simply because those places are for everyone. There isn't such thing as, oh, it's not for you because you don't have $100,000 in your bank account. Those places are for everyone. And I went there and I ordered like my future watch, and I don't care about the price. I just care about the design and how it look on my hand. And they didn't have, for sure, the watch that I wanted, because it's a very scarce brand. You don't find those watches everywhere. So it's very scarce. It's very difficult to get this watch. You have a waiting list of 3 to 5 years to get one of those watch. However, there was like one for showcase that was white that I show you on my Instagram story. If you do not follow me on Instagram, go follow me now, where I showcase a lot of my growth into a wealthy woman. And I tried on a $500,000 watch, and I felt very comfortable because I learned how to feel comfortable in a place even though I didn't grow up in wealth. Simply because when you go to those places, you have to put in your mindset that those watch are $500,000, but $500,000 is so cheap compared to you. So the watch that I had on my wrist, it was $500,000, but my value as a human being is billions. We're counting in billions. I don't know what is after billions. Trillions? Yeah, this is your value. when you go to those watches, when you go to those like shops and brands and events and meet those people, billionaires, whatever, like you go to a wealthy place, you have to put in your mind that those material stuff are nothing compared to your value, if you would like, on the market. Your value is billions, is trillions. This watch is nothing. It is made out of natural elements that you can find in the park next to your house. I'm sure you can find almost all of the element of this watch, and you can put it all together, and it's, you know, it's gonna cost you nothing. Or you can get it already paid, already done at Richard Mille, and you just have to pay $500,000. So those material stuff like are so cheap compared to you. And this is the mindset that you go when you entered those luxury spaces. So when I was at Richard Mille, I entered and I just sat and then asked if I can get a tea or something to drink, because I am like I'm picking my future watch, my only hopefully watch. Like I just want a Richard Mille. I don't have another favorite brand like Patek Philippe or Rolex. I went to the Rolex stand. It was full. You couldn't breathe in there. It was full. You can't even walk in there. And I was very surprised, since I'm Swiss and I came to Qatar, that everyone wasn't at the Rolex stand. So anyway, and yeah, as I was telling you, like Richard Mille, this is my favorite brand, so I just want to get myself one Richard Mille. And then again, always go with the mindset, okay, maybe I'm not able today to put $500,000 down for a watch, but how will I? How can I? How, you know, you're picking up for the future. You anyway, there is a 3 years, 5 years, okay? In 3 years, 5 years, I'll buy the brand. I'll buy the Richard Mille brand. So let us pick my watch. So I sat and I ordered a tea, and I started to look in the catalog, and then the seller asked me, what do you do for work? And you might feel uncomfortable when a seller that you're picking like $500,000 watch asking you, oh, what do you do for work? And you're like, oh, I'm you know, self-development coach, wealthy mindset coach for women, whatever. No, I didn't say that. I just say I breathe air. And I laughed. I breathe air. Can I get my watch, please? Because it is not, you don't have to share what do you do for work. You don't have to share much when you go to those wealthy places, right? It is up to you to be open about what you do, what you don't do, and be open about whatever question they have. But it's up to you to keep yourself secret, like not very talkative, which I am. I don't like to talk much. I prefer to pick my watch and see the watch and order the watch than talk about what I do or what I don't do. So I actually just said I breathe air, because I just breathe air and I live my life this way. And then I ordered like my watch, my future watch, and then he told me it will take 3 to 5 years. So here's like the perfect settings where you might feel uncomfortable when you go there, let's say, and you're still at your 9 to 5 job, and the seller asks you, oh, what do you do for a living? And then you're like, oh, I don't know, you could be a cashier, you could be a maid, you could be whatever, right? But what you do today doesn't say about who you're gonna become in 1 year from now, in 3 years, in 5 years. So don't let those questions like make you uncomfortable. Just go for it, go for the fun, and go there while putting in your brain like you're gonna get this watch. You are going to get it. watch or whatever, right? And feeling uncomfortable in those wealthy places happens a lot, especially when you give so much value to the watch. For example, you're like, oh, it's $500,000. Oh my god, I don't deserve that. I deserve something very cheap. No, yes you do. $500,000 is nothing. Your value, the way you work on yourself, you educate yourself, the way where you take care of yourself, this is worth trillion. A woman like you, she can have billions of those type of watch. One watch is nothing for her. So I like to go on those places with this mindset of, yeah, it's just a watch. It's just natural elements that you can find in our planet and that you put together and it make the watch. That's it. And then they put the price tag because they market it in a way where it's very scarce. Not a lot of people can have it. We are very much in the luxury. Those are all the marketing side. But concretely, the watch, it is just natural stuff that they found in the planet and you have it now on your wrist. That's it. That is as easy as this. And what I want you to do also, like what I want you to think about is this watch or whatever. It could be a bag at Hermes, it could be a bag at Chanel. And you're like, oh no, it's 3,000, it's 10,000, I don't deserve that. Even if you do already have the digit in your bank account, you might feel like, oh no, I don't deserve to have such a thing. Those are just, a Hermes bag is just leather. It's just leather with a tag on it. That's it. It's just a bag. It's an Hermes bag is just a bag. It is society and the brand like the marketing of that brand that made it wow. Oh wow, you have an Hermes bag. Wow, you made it in life. Oh wow, you are someone. But actually, like, if you take the bag, it is just leather with a brand that is called Hermes and decided to make it again very scarce and not a lot of people can have access to it, and they offer whatever for like big stars so that you can see, so that your eyes can associate the bag with stars, with TV realities, with famous people, so that in your brain you have to be someone in order to get this Hermes bag. But let me tell you something, you're already someone. When you step in the store, you are already yourself. This is enough. This is enough. You step in the Hermes store, you open the door, you are someone. And you don't have to, don't try to focus on the price tag. Focus on more of like the value of it. So for example, for me, like a Richard Mille, why am I like almost obsessed with it? Not because of the price tag or because it's very scarce and not a lot of people can have it. It is because the value of it. So a Richard Mille is like a very good investment. So you can buy a Richard Mille, 100K or $500,000, keep it in your bank or keep it, and then the value of it grows with time. So if I buy a 100K, in a few months it might be 150, or in a few years 150. So the value grows. So this is why I like having a watch of that type of value. So it is, for me, it's not about just buying to get it and to say I made it. It is like a very good investment, right? You don't need a watch or a bag to say you made it in life. You need yourself. You don't need a Richard Mille watch, or you don't need a Hermes bag to say to the people or to society that you made it. You being yourself, being authentic to yourself, being honest, taking care of yourself, smiling, laughing, you already made it. You don't have to fit in what the society and what those brands want you to fit in. And this is where it triggers most people when they go to those shops, when they goes to those wealthy luxury stores, they don't feel comfortable because they bring too much value for the brand. You almost are giving way too much value to the brand than yourself as a human being. But girl, I'm telling you, you are a billion, trillion, we can't even measure it how valuable you are. A richer meal, you can replace it, you can redo a new one, you can keep doing new ones, the exact same one. You're one of a kind. We can't just get you. And a richer meal, to get, you know what you have to do? Just have a card that has some digit on it. That's it. To get you, it's not with just a bank card to get you to have a talk with you, to meet you. It's not just putting the card, right? To get a richer meal or Hermes, it's way so easy. It is too easy. You just need a bank card. That's it. You need to do beep. That's it. To get you, my dear, you have to be educated. You have to fit in our energies. It is an entire process. So whenever you're going to those luxury stores, act like you own the store. Act like you own it. Don't go there like, oh no, I today, like, now I don't have the money for it, so oh no, I can't afford it. No, yes, you will. Like, go there and say to yourself, I will one day. And it's beautiful to have this objective in mind. I loved going to this richer meal, and the seller kind of gave me the vibe of like, you're being ridiculous right now, because I don't know for which reason, but this is the energy that he gave me by asking me like, what do you do for work? And like, just his way of talking gave me the vibe like, oh, you're being ridiculous by ordering like a watch. I don't know what triggered in him, in my way of doing and coming. But what I was saying, I forgot. This is what happens when I just woke up. Yeah, I had a nap and I was like, there is no way I'm gonna share with you how to show up to those luxury brands and wealthy places, to know who you are, act like, yeah, I'm confident, a brand, I watch, bag, I don't care, I have more value and I know who I am, and I don't need a price tag or a watch to say to the world who I am. So I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, I wanted to say something very interesting, but I guess I forgot. My nap made me forget like my thinking process. But the point is here is, act like you own the place. Go there, and the thing is, like, a lot of women came to me and they told me that, yeah, I don't yet have the money for it. Yeah, this is what I was saying, that you don't have yet the money for it. And then you're like, oh, but I don't have the money for it, like, I don't want, I'm wasting their times. Excuse me, when I went to the richer meal, I'm not wasting anyone's time, because I'm gonna get it like one day, very soon. I'm gonna get my watch. It is just a matter of time, and I need to pick it now, so I know which watch I need to work for. I need to keep, moving forward, right? And it's a beautiful objective. Yeah, this is what I was saying. It was a beautiful, like, those are beautiful objectives to set up in your wealthy mindset to keep going, right? Like, go to the Hermes shop and say, I want this bag. Okay, you don't have 10K maybe today. You don't have, I don't know, 100K today. You don't have $500,000 today in your bank account, but go there and set up as an objective. Like, I want to get this watch by this date, by the end of 2024, with the Wealth Mastery Mindset course that I have. For sure you're going to get it, because I show you exactly step by step what to do in order to get all of the wealthy dreams a reality. So go grab it now, run, don't walk. And you go there with the mindset, I'm gonna get it. I am going to get it. It's just a matter of time. So not right now, I'm just picking, like, I'm choosing, right? And it's so beautiful objective because you're gonna have some low moment within your journey, and to remind yourself, yeah, this beautiful bag that I always wanted, like, you go to the store, you pick it, and you say to the bag, see you soon, I'm gonna come back and get you. I went to the Ritual Mill, I was like, I want this watch, and then I picked it, and I was like, I'm going to get you very soon, very, very soon. Stay here, stay safe. Hopefully, no one else comes to you, because no one will. This watch is made specifically for me. She's screaming my name. She wakes up, this watch, she screams my name. She wants me. She doesn't want anyone else. And you too, your bag, your watch, they're screaming your name. They don't want anyone else to touch them, get them. They want you. And it's such a beautiful objective to keep in mind. Okay, when I'm like working, when I'm going in life, when things are difficult, when things are moving in the positive way, when things are going, I am going to get this watch, I'm going to get this bag, I'm going to get this jewelry, right? And having those beautiful objectives are so motivating. Me going like few days ago to the Ritual Mill store, it was my very first time for a Ritual Mill store, and I felt like, oh, such a good feeling of like, I want to keep working very hard. I want to keep enjoying the process of like me growing as a wealthy woman, so I can get my watch very soon. Because I went there and I promised her, I talked with the watch and I told her, I'm gonna come very soon and get you, so be ready. I am not yet ready, but you are ready, and I'm sure at some point the watch and me are gonna both be ready at the same time, and we're gonna be together. So go there with also a fun way of seeing life. Don't show up as like too serious, and see, like, I laughed with the seller, in a sense, kind of made a joke, like I breathe there for work. Because it is fun. It is fun to go pick up half a million watch. It is fun to go pick up your future Hermes bag. It is fun to go pick up your future Chanel bag. It is fun to go pick up your future Van Cleef jewelry. All of that is super fun. It is fun. It is fun. And maybe right now you're like, no, I can't get it. Yeah, I understand. But at some point you will, right? So be ready already right now to make it fun, make the process fun of acquiring those material, those elements that are valueless. But maybe for you, you bring them value, because for you it means a beautiful achievement. A Richard Mille watch for me means a beautiful achievement, but also like a very good investment. So this is why I am like having this big objective, and those objectives are so beautiful. And don't think you're wasting people's time when you go to those stores, because you're not. You're a future customers. Right now you didn't put your bank card, or you might want to put your bank card, and it is up to you, right? It is up to you to decide if today you want to get it or not. But if you don't put the first time your bank card, you just go there and pick up and talk with the bag or the jewelry and tell her, I'm coming back, I know you're screaming my name, I'm gonna get you soon, then you're not wasting no one's time here. You are actually making them a favor, because you already like picked up. So next time you're gonna come, it is gonna be much like easy process. You get in, you put the bank card, you take the bag, you take the jewelry, or you take the watch, and you leave, right? So go with the process of fun, go with the process of I have the value of me is so huge compared to the value of this object, materialistic object, that I don't like. I am who I am, and this is enough. And go with the objective of, or go with, yeah, the objective of like, yeah, it is a beautiful objective, I will come back, get it, or today I'm gonna get it. Whatever you feel like this fits you personally today, go there, have fun, don't take it too seriously. It's just another store. This store, if the watch Richard Mille was $500, would you felt like very uncomfortable getting the watch, sitting there and asking, can I pick up my watch, can I see what watches you have, how long is like the waiting list? Would you feel uncomfortable? No. So why are you feeling uncomfortable when it comes to 500,000, half of a million? It is 3 zeros. Those are like extra 3 zeros. It is just digits. So take it as a 500 or a $50. You wouldn't feel uncomfortable. You would feel like you deserve that. Let me tell you something. They can put on those watches and bag and jewelry as much zero as they want. It could be 500 million. I don't care. Your value is way, way, way higher than that. So go there with this mindset, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube video, put a thumbs up, like, so I know that you're enjoying those type of videos, or maybe not. And tell me in the comment if you do have any question about how to become the wealthiest version of yourself, and whatever subject you want me to go over of becoming this wealthy woman who have all of her wealthy dreams a reality. Let me know in the comments so I can do videos or Instagram story that I do very often, so I go watch them now. And yeah, I wish you just a lovely day, and I send you a lot of kisses. Bye.